Sweet cheeks, I just got back from staring outside my window into the abyss. These are the chains that you thought would be around. I made this post. This was a scheduled post back in 2022. Over a year ago, long time ago, year and a half ago. Long time ago. And I was talking about the chains that everybody was hyped over. They were hyped over near. I made a post showing that they dumped all the coins on the near conference. Here it is right now. I made these posts. Look at this. April 2022. Dangerous. Disgusting. So many unlocks. Poop. Near equals poop. I can't make it any more clear. You know how clear poop is. Barry Shilbert even shilled the top of it. It's very important. Like, we're looking at the price going down today and you're like, well, of course, it's down 95%. No, it was not down when everybody was yelling. It was pumping. Look, I even showed you the top of the chart. And I was like, look, minus 30% so far. You see this? I'm here to help. Of course, people don't want to listen, but I understand that's the nature of markets. Tops and the bottoms. I was doing an update here. The prophecy warned us that 99% of VCs are scum who dump on innocent people. Look when I was posting this. I was doing this in April 2022. Has anything changed? No. By the way, some of you don't know what VC is. VC is venture capital. VC is when they give money to the founder. They grab them by the balls and they say, hey, give us your coins. We're definitely going to hold for 10 years. And then bang, they sell for a 2x. They do it over and over again. Why? They have bills to pay. Why? They've got to buy razor blades because they shave daily. They wear suits. They've got offices to pay for. They've got a HR department. They don't care. 99.9% of VCs are scum. The only one I like, Mark Yusko. The rest, trash. Subhuman filth, trash. All of them. I don't care. I don't care if they funded Google or any of these other ones. I don't give a damn. Just because you go and save a few children out of a burning house doesn't absolve you from the sins of going out and butchering, thieving, and murdering the other 10,000 people out there. I also got to remind you, most YouTube influencers and Twitter influencers are paid shill scum. Friends, I was saying this when no one was even listening. Look at this. No one's listening. No one. Consistent messaging. Got to remind you, okay? These are the chains. Everybody thought these were going to be around. Look at this. As your friend, don't you dare say I didn't warn you at the top. Look, I have this picture to show you. I warned you as your friend up here. Why? It's because I knew. I go, okay, the VCs are 400x in profit. Guess what that was saying, by the way? You didn't even want to know. Make you vomit. They were saying it's undervalued and it's planned and it's scheduled and the market's priced it in. Wrong. Completely wrong. They did a near conference during this time to dump on everyone. Here it is right now. Near. Look at all these people. Look at all these people in the crowd. Little did they know they were just 14 days away from getting dumped on. Where is your helmet? Straight poop. Sewer pipe dump. I see this crowd of people. You see, wow, everybody's looking forward to the front of the room. I'm seeing people who are gonna get pooped on. Caca everywhere. That's exactly what happened. VCs hanging around here. Wow, 400x. I really believe in the future. No, you don't. Liars. All of them liars. And I even mentioned here, those VCs, they can go suck on a cucumber. There were many other coins that other people thought would be around. So near started appearing. Avalanche, the snow theme. Everybody had the red triangle. Now, the difference with Avalanche and everything else is Avalanche got accepted by the mainstream YouTubers. It got accepted into the heart. It became a main character coin. So, whenever I see examples, people always say, what about PulseChain? Oh, what about hacks? What about all these? Listen, they are still cults. We're in a cult. You understand me? No one accepts them. Nobody. Exchanges delist them. Fake DeFi Uniswap bans them. Fake DeFi Matcha bans them. Fake DeFi TRM Labs, who's working for the government, secret puppet wing arm for the bug eater overlords, bans them. Blacklist. How's that mainstream? If you're blacklisted, you can only go up from here because people start to accept you in the heart. Completely different. Avalanche, everybody accepted them into the heart. Unfortunately, 3AC, they pumped these things too much and there was no substance there. Look, a lot of people, this was very controversial when I said this at the time. Everybody was pumping AVAX, Avalanche, and I'm going to show you exactly where they were doing it. Let's do a log chart. Now, of course, every chart looks like this, but they really came full force up here. That's when they came out. And I said, and it was very controversial at the time, I said, no one takes over the world with a snow theme. Nobody. Why? Snow is weak to fire. Snow melts away. Clearly, you didn't play Pokemon, did you? Charmander was always good against ice Pokemon. Fire melts it away. You can't take over the world. You're not allowed to. You got to transcend that. Go look at Ethereum. The Ethereum logo is like this tetrahedron, fourth dimensional, intergalactic triangle spinning around. Represents the ether space, cosmos. Never forget this. Of course, you had other chains, friends. You had Kusama and you had Fantom. I'm going to show you something with Kusama, okay? Kusama, this breaks my heart. You see, Kusama had a secret club. Here I am to tell you. Remembering the time Kusama had a secret tattoo club. You needed the tattoo on your body to get deep inside. You can't show anybody else the tattoo. There was a council of 13 people. It was super hard to get in. Very rare. And here I am to say it's a sad sight to see now. There were positive articles from the year 2020. But now the Kusama bird has lost its feathers. This article, literally, this is February 2020. I just want to show you on the chart what this was actually doing. This is actually fantastic to see that we can actually put this out and you can actually observe. So the article, to be fair, this is a log chart, okay? This is what it looks like on linear. Yeah, it looks like everything else, just destroyed. But on a log chart, when they made the article, it was here. Kusama, the secret club, $1 to $3 around here. So from the article, man, it went pretty good, 352x. It's just unfortunate. What did it drop down to? Dropped all the way down to 97%. You know, that's just what happened. You know, this crypto fraternity will pay you $3,000 to get a tattoo. You know, that was a lot of money back in 2020, early 2020. This is before everything happened. This was the Kusama logo, you know. Here it even has someone from deep inside the club. Getting a tattoo could sway the commission community of the project known as Kappa Sigma. It's an early, look at it, even says early, unaudited and experimental release of the blockchain network Polkadot. Man, we were so young and innocent back then. By the way, you get paid in $3,000 in the Kusama tokens. Just think about that, all right? Think about that. You would have gotten paid at the top, $3,000 would have been about $1 million. There you go, $1 million. Wow. And that was $1 million tattoo because they did a 350x. Also, another part of the article I grabbed. So far, none of the existing people had received money for joining yet. 13 strong council. You see this? Look, it even says up the top here. We want to see Kusama succeed. We're getting Kusama tattoos, right? Why else would we get tattoos on ourselves? It's just, it hurts because you'd think it'd be enough. But they didn't take the cult to the next level. So, tattoos, very good. Very good. And by the way, it's not over yet, but, you know, you're latched onto Polkadot. So it's not like it's all roses and fairies here. And don't forget, the prices are still up from that point, but it just doesn't look good. You're going into the next cycle. Polkadot and Kusama is like Bitcoin and Litecoin. Kusama was the test net. There's no use case for it. We know, friends, now. You know, look, every chart looks like this, but they all have a different story, right? So we know you need a cult, you need a community. You can't have anything second best. You can't. So, for example, Hex, there is no second best store of value. That's it. There's only Hex. Same as Pulse, same as PulseX. That's it. You can't even think about second place. Nothing can compare. Has to be one ticker, one logo. That's it. Once you start to shy away from that, it's over. Now, of course, people might say, wait a minute, how did Ethereum succeed with all these other coins? Yes, they fulfill different purposes. That's the whole point. There are certain sectors of our brain when it comes to investing that we can't let them infiltrate. So store of value, right? You might have like, you know, BTC and the Hex cult, for example. You know, you have layer 1, you have PLS, right? You've got ETH. Yes, you've got the DEXs. Yeah, you got DEX, you have PulseX. You can't let anything else infiltrate at all. You got to unite under one. Once you start to let everything infiltrate, it gets diluted away and then everything loses. And then when someone is willing to come in with a stronger cult mentality later on, they absorb all of you. You get swept up. You don't have any staying power. So think about those coins. Everybody was convicted. There is also Fantom, just to remind you. I made good money on Fantom. So this is the Fantom log chart. I think I was buying it like around here. I forgot where I bought it. 168x. Not bad. Not bad. I forgot exactly where I got it. Maybe I got it around here. I bought, I sold at the top, and then I got back in here. So I actually made more than that. So wow, I made, I think, over 100x or something. Over two different trades. Wild. Like, what a moonshot. You know, of course, I want to fall in love with these. You don't get it, man. You do get it. You do get it. That's why you like, subscribe, press the belly button. I appreciate every single one of you. You do get it. When you get in and then it goes up, it's so easy to fall in love. We want to fall in love. I just knew everything has a shelf life, especially in crypto. So thinking about all those memories and all those coins that survived, at the time, they didn't, you know, it's just gone now. So what's left? You know, when I made this, Chain had just popped out. Now, Chain, no one's really using it now at all. It's just Dogecoin, but for EVM. So that's why I have this Chain here. But just to open your mind up, I made this from a long time ago. So everybody thought those previous chains, they're going to be the ones surviving the next couple of years. But actually, we're probably going to be seeing Shiba Inu chain, which is out now. By the way, it didn't have it out back then. This was like last year. Oh my gosh, this is a year ago. Shiba Inu chain. Doge, still around. XRP, still around. PulseChain wasn't even out, not even anywhere close to being out. Said, yeah, there you go. The communities are still there. You know this. I would rather hold SHIB, Doge, XRP, and Pulse rather than Fantom, Kusama, Avalanche, and NIR. Even though they might have similar price patterns, price paths, but I would feel more confident in those communities. And you would too. You know there's communities and cults and a mentality that we're going to band together in the bottom four. You know this intuitively now. But here I am talking about this way before anybody was thinking about it. Everybody was just losing their mind because all the prices were collapsing. We had 3AC and everything collapsing back then. And here I am to tell you, observe and compare the lists with respect to community stickiness. There is also community stickiness with ChainLink. Lil Donny Diablo giving this presentation. Link to Sergey talking about the future, stablecoins, private chains, public chains, ChainLink changing the future, CCIP, ChainLink links all chains. That's what it's here for. So, you know, at the end of the day, we can only guess, friends. We don't really know, hey, you know, these strong communities, do they go parabolic in the future? You know, does something end up happening to you guys versus the others? We don't know. Unfortunately, it comes down to maybe the cycle 1 versus cycle 2 versus cycle 3 type of approach where you go, well, you're newer. But, you know, we don't truly know. Because now we have ecosystems. It doesn't just come down to cycle 1, cycle 2 coins. Now you have PulseChain, for example, ecosystem. It's a cycle 1 ecosystem. Is that going to be better than cycle 2 ecosystems? For example, Binance coins. There's just too many permutations and combinations of things to choose from. So we're going to have to just accept the fact that these are the risks we live with. And when the market plays out, the bull phase, we're going to wait and see where all the valuations go. Don't forget, we are ultimately tied to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And at the end of the day, we are just guessing. None of this is financial advice. You know exactly what to do. Tell Mum and Dad, love and appreciate them. I'm going to catch you in the next one.